I thought I'd try something new. If I don't have them on the phone, I won't. Damn, that's wild. Is that how you started off on all your videos?
Yeah, I think I did the same shit last week. Or no, I started clapping or something like that.
Well, maybe not like that, but like, I was watching that jump last week's episode.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Let's get this front door is up. Make sure ain't nobody got to come in this beat. Alright, yeah, we good. Smalls, man.
Nigga run up in your house, what you gonna do?
So please get out. You're not welcome here.
I'm sorry. You're not welcome here.
Most conspicuous thing I've ever seen.
Alright, I'm ready. In 3, 2. You already know what it is. Cinco de Mayo. Fuck with your boy. Friqueshow. Me and your boy Off-White John. And the special guest. You might as well call yourself another co-host now.
Hey, we here, we live.
J
J Boogie. We
J
on the
Boogie.
beat. J Boogie on the beat. On the
Alright.
podcast. On the Freak Show.
On the Friqueshow. Alright, let's get into this shit. So, how was y'all's weekend? You know what? Let's not even talk about the whole damn weekend. Because last weekend when we was talking about the shit, we was kind of all over the place with our days. Let's talk about fucking Sunday, bro. And I don't even mean to cuss because Sunday is the Lord's Day, you know. But when I tell you I had that devil in me that night, boy.
I had a blast. I'm so glad you guys came through. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Stu. Shout out to Chris. It wouldn't have been it without y'all, for real, for real.
I don't know what the hell we did.
And Bernard and Kenzie too.
I was like, fuck the other two, huh?
No, because they left.
Shoot.
Shit, we left too.
Y'all left later then.
No.
And then the security guard came. Knock, knock.
No.
For what?
That's why we was like, y'all, we gotta turn it down. That's why we won't
Oh, I
play
thought y'all was just like bullshit.
No.
I thought y'all was just trying to kick us out.
Oh, no, the security guard.
I was like, alright, I don't want to be here no way. You know, bullshit.
The security guard really came.
Damn.
That's why, yeah. He was like, yeah, that's that nigga. Because me and Ty was walking, we was walking to pop my bottle. And then Chris was like, yeah, that's that nigga that came to the room.
Dag, yo. Well, yeah. Me and John, I had a rough night.
Nigga, what? I did too. I felt bad for your sister, bro.
What?
Cause like 2 a.m, I was in the bathroom.
Oh, what?
Oh, y'all stayed at Ty's.
Oh, I had to. There was no way I was there.
But you seemed so chill though. Like you seemed like you was good.
Yeah, when I was drunk and while everything was going on, once we got in that car, bro, it took everything in me to make it to my sister's crib.
Oh, it did. It took a lot.
Bro, when I tell you, they got back there, so she had to take her dude to go get his car. So when they, pulled up at the same time, this nigga John's supposed to be taking care of me. This motherfucker fell asleep.
No. That's not the way the story went. I was outside watching you the entire time. I was outside watching the entire time. She said, all right. So he got back from his car. They went upstairs and said, come in when you're ready. So I'm sitting there. I'm looking over the top of you. And yeah, you was out there for a while.
Was I?
Yes.
Bro, I woke up sweating bullets.
You was out there for we was out there for like 45 minutes before we actually went in.
Yo.
That's my fault.
My
apologies.
I'm bullshit. Bro, when I tell you, like, I woke up and the first thing I thought about was, I gotta go to work. Nah, bro. I had to just, like, lay there for, like, maybe 20 minutes. I was like, I'm just gonna have to call them niggas at 7:50. I was just gonna call them and be like, hey, yo, I'm on the way. But, nah.
Man, did y'all have a good time? I know it wasn't the party we could have because of, we was in a hotel, but...
Well, I didn't know what the hell we was getting into in the first place. So, I mean, I was lit, you know what I'm saying? It was just, I had to get myself to that point, but it won't like I was too lit for it to not have been something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, at least I was around y'all, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, I ain't necessarily care who the hell, else showed up after a certain period. Because once I started, like, killing that bottle, I was just like, you know what?
We only could have, like, 8 in the room, I think, and I think we had 9. But it was like we weren't trying to be too loud. After the freaking security guard came, at first I didn't care. I was like, "Shit, this is my day, whatever." But yeah,
it was your day, and I honestly didn't know what the fuck to expect. But that's whatever. All right, let's go ahead and get into the question of the day. So I thought about this shit just on the fly, and that's more so because like this past week I've been doing a whole bunch of stupid shit. Well, I ain't gonna say stupid shit, but.
Stupid.
Anyways, what is one thing you don't like that the opposite sex doing that could probably be considered petty on your end? Let me go ahead and say that again. What is one thing you do not like the opposite sex doing that could probably be considered petty on your end?
Liking other girls' pictures on Instagram.
That's not petty.
Like, I hate that.
That's not petty.
I think that's kind of low-key petty, but...
Hold on. I'm sorry, Jordan. I don't mean to cut you off. Why are you looking at me like that, bro? What you trying to get into?
What's the big deal?
What you mean? What's the big deal?
Bro, what you mean? So you start dating shorty, right? So now all of a sudden, every nigga's supposed to be unattractive.
No, but you don't have to act on it.
That is true.
You can be
just like in a picture.
That's acting on it.
No, okay. hold on. You telling me just liking a picture is one thing. Now, if you see that nigga go on Facebook and that nigga, it's a like, it's a love, and that nigga carrying the photo.
I don't care.
Sure.
I don't care if it's a like, because my thing is you can find that other girl attractive, but you don't have to act on it.
Facts.
It ain't, but is that
just like I find a bunch of guys attractive. I'm not about to be liking every single one of their half naked pictures either.
Okay. Do you? Well, damn, it's so hard trying to ask you this question because, like you said, you've never been in a relationship, so it's just like I don't know. I feel like that's something that make you leave. Be like, oh, why you like his picture? Fuck it, bye.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. I can see you doing some shit like
that's
that, dog. Okay, so what's one thing that you've done that would be considered petty? Or what is one thing that you don't like about the opposite sex that you would consider petty?
Being left on red.
That's not petty either. That's basic shit. I'm talking about. See, I be doing some dickhead shit.
Well, then you
I'll send you a risky ass text message and block your number.
Wow.
What?
Well, no, not risking trying to have sex.
Oh.
I mean, like, say if we arguing or some shit, I'll say something to make you think, and then block you on everything.
No, because like
I'm gonna make you wonder.
So, because I keep my receipts on ever since iPhone ever did that.
I don't.
Not keep mine on. If I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna talk to you. If I don't want to, it's whatever. But if I feel like we're on that intimacy level, I feel like some form of communication. Hey, I'm gonna be doing this. So if I send a message, you don't say nothing back, and I'm on red for 3 hours, whatever. Then I feel like that's some shit I don't fuck with.
Yeah, and I don't double text either. So it's like
I double, triple, quadruple.
For real?
She'll send 8 in a row.
I know. I think that because it's like a conversation. I'm like, oh, let me say this. Oh, okay, let me see this. Let me say this.
It'd be 8 in a row, and they'd be like 3 sentences apiece.
I know.
And then the 8th one would be like 12 sentences. And then
don't even try to play me because don't do me because that's not how it is.
Don't do me.
Don't do me because it's like 2 sentences, two sentences, okay, or something.
I'm trying to stay off my phone right now.
But I feel like that's not. That wouldn't be something that's considered necessarily petty, though.
Let me stop that right there. Since you said that, I get mad at the multiple text messages.
I don't
because then I'm like, because then I'm trying to say something to the first or the second one, and then boom, 3, 4, 5. Trying to say something to 3, 4, 5, boom, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then that's what happens.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't consider
it's like carrying a conversation to me, because it's like, I said this, and then I'm going to say this, and now I got to say this, and then it's like, okay. But then if I'm in an argument, it's some fast back to back, cussing out, back to back.
It'd be 7 deep, then you'll hit a paragraph, and then be some other bullshit.
I feel like for you to get left on red and it be petty, it would have to be a good reason, or not a good reason, a bad reason why you're being left on red. Like, say if this person is just like out doing whatever and they really not texting you, okay, now they, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of look at that and, be like, all right,
I feel you.
Bullshitting.
I feel you, but I feel like, I'm a very good communicator when it comes to like, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and especially if it's in the form of text. Like, if you ain't talk to me all day, then I ain't saying anything all day. But if like, we're texting like, oh, word, I'm about to do this, that, and yada, yada. But, so when you leave on red for like an hour or 2 after I didn't send that message, now I got an issue.
So it depends on where we at.
In a relationship?
relationship, friendship,
situation,
entanglement. It don't matter what it is.
I mean,
I had an entanglement with August.
So what about you, Tyreek?
What is
He said he do dickhead shit. He said,
but
no.
What is one thing you do not like the opposite sex doing? Not you, the opposite sex doing. That could be possibly considered petty.
Calling me randomly. Don't call me randomly. You will get cut off. Why?
Wait. Can anyone call you randomly? Not just the opposite sex. Can anyone do it?
Well, okay. So maybe I should have went further with this question. So the opposite sex while y'all are talking, you know what I'm saying? Not just what's one thing that women do? What's one thing that men do?
Let's say you ain't talked to the person all day and they just calling you randomly.
If we on that level, I mean it's been so many situations where they'll
deserve to call me.
I'm not gonna say not even you don't deserve to call me, but just what do you want to talk about? You know, because it's all right. I'm gonna give an example. There's one girl in particular, right? Will call you any given time of the night. I was with my homeboys one night. She called me and she was like, "Oh, you must be busy." I'm not busy necessarily, but why are you trying to call me? You know, we not on that level. But yet, when I was in a relationship and my girl would call me just randomly, yeah, I'm gonna pick up. I might not sound I want to talk.
Enthusiastic about it, yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
I had this one guy when I was dating, and I know I knew when he didn't want to talk because I was like, "Hey," he's like, "Yes, ma'am." That means he did not want to talk that day.
I just keep everything short.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what he doing.
Bro, everybody in my family is the same way though. My sister, my mom. It's just if you don't want to talk.
Yeah, what do we have to talk about?
Yeah, Tarsha worse though because she'll literally be like, "What you want?" Yo, hey,
how you doing? You good?
Nigga said, "You alive? You breathing?" Yes.
But I'll say either that or trying to start an argument with me before we've gotten to certain.
Oh yeah,
points.
that's annoying.
You will get cut the fuck off. Don't be trying to argue with me, yo.
Well, wait a minute. But is that a perception thing? Maybe they thought they were further than the relationship in that.
I don't think so.
Thought.
I think it's
how you gonna think you further than what's going
what you
on?
are.
Yeah.
No, I feel that because you would definitely get cut off.
If you're playing a sport and
I'm just asking for.
If you're playing a sport and you're average, why would you walk around as if you're more than what you are?
We've seen 90% of them going through school. Why would you ask that question?
But still, though, you know what I'm saying?
We've seen them.
Why?
We've seen those.
But what? And I just want to know, and I know some niggas who'll do this too. As soon as they start talking to a girl, it's just boom, we destined to be together. You know? So it's just everything that they start doing is just oh, we FaceTiming all the time. We doing this. Sometimes we arguing. And I'll have to be yo. Well, it'll be, our boys at least. And I'll just be yo, if you don't drop that motherfucker,
I say the same. We talking about the same boys. I say the same shit.
Yeah, I can't argue with a lot of people either, though.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
I don't like arguing, bro. I feel like it takes a lot to get me to argue.
It doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot to get me to argue. It takes a lot to get me to feed into what it is that you're saying. Because I can argue back with anybody, you know what I'm saying, and just give you straight, my side. But
is
for
it
me,
not an argument?
No, I'm saying
no, you can say
into,
what you want to say and it be done. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's how I am too. I say what I gotta say and then we good. But if you take it I just said what I had to say and I'm done with it.
It's just
that's me.
For everybody who didn't know, y'all last week, you know?
I said what I had to say and I was done with it.
Now I feel if we're going off of that, now I feel like you two motherfuckers is evil. Wow. You two niggas, you the type of people who need the last word, aren't you?
Yep.
I did. I said you win and I was done with it.
Hence why I said that I will send you a wild text message and then block you. I don't want to know what you got to say back.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Make you even more mad.
Yep. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Let's go ahead. It's not childish.
What?
Petty. Okay. That was what the name of it was.
Petty.
Okay.
Childish regardless.
Let's go ahead and go into Boogie's book. Go ahead and switch into some other shit. So, this week's edition of Boogie's book.
What's good?
You shared.
Yes.
4 days ago.
Oh gosh.
I'm about to walk into one of the best chapters of my life, and I'm so ready for it.
Yes.
So what's up with that? We've been talking about a lot of relationship shit here lately, so I needed to find something that just sounded like, okay, more optimistic and positive,
Okay, well, I was not talking about relationships.
No, I'm not talking about.
Okay, I was talking about
just in life.
Yeah, life. So I just graduated, as you all know. I'm about to get my license in occupational therapy. My dream job. I always want to help people. Yeah, I'm about to get this money. That's it. I'm about to this is what I prayed for, and I'm here. I'm living the dream. I'm living my dream. I'm living my dream.
Yeah, that's wild.
So that's lit.
I feel like here lately, I don't know if things are more so looking up for me or if it's just I'm working a little bit harder. Have you ever been at a point where it's just okay, I'm not necessarily seeing the progress that I want to see, but at least I'm still going at it. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I feel that. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, it's not necessarily I'm sitting stagnant. I'm doing good for myself. I got a new car, still got this apartment. I still got a good job, 2 good jobs. Back DJing. I feel like I'm doing something, but what if I could be doing more? You feel me?
But we have to look at it though. Mental health plays a big role in this, especially with this past pandemic. We can't just say, "Oh yeah, I should be doing more." It's been hard. On our mental, on our look, on our physical, holistically, it's been hard.
I've never been as just mentally drained as after the pandemic started, because it just felt not every day necessarily, but every week it was something. Well, first of all, I'll take that back. So before the pandemic even happened, that was when I got that DUI shit, so of course I'm already messed up, you know what I'm saying? I have to deal with this shit. Now I can't even go anywhere that I want to go because everything's shut down, and I have to keep still keep dealing with this shit. I mean, shit's been draining, bro. It's been fucking draining.
So I say y'all are doing a great job. Give yourself a pat on the back wherever you are, and this is for everybody. Wherever you are right now, your body got you through it. You're still here. Some people didn't make it. Some people didn't make it, man. It's been rough. It's been hard.
What about you, John?
Damn.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I guess you just won't follow it.
No, I already said I agree with you.
Oh.
I was with you where you're at. You feel like you're doing enough. You feel like you're doing well. Y'all know, I just got back into school.
Right.
So this whole week's been basically finals week, extra work, yada yada. So I was just doing that, and it just feels I ain't enough progress, but I know I'm on the track. And it's on the better side than where I was at.
Right.
So that's all. That's what I was saying. I was with you on your point.
You know what's crazy? Not even to get off of just that topic, but you said something about mental health. I seen this shit on Facebook. It was talking about y'all always in the person who's chugging all the alcohol's corner when they're doing it, but y'all not there to hear all their problems on why they're doing it. You know.
Actually, I knew a guy. He was when I say alcoholic, it was so bad that he couldn't even sleep. He just was drinking all the time. Thank God he's out of that. I mean, he was also selling drugs. He was also doing other stuff. But he's he would always post stuff, and he was nobody understands. I'm always the ear to listen to, but ain't nobody listening to me. Blah 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 blah. And then I think spiritually he was still kind of intact because that's your roots.
Right.
And he got out of it. Shout out to my boy, but
he got out of
selling drugs, alcohol, and everything since the pandemic has been over. So what I'm saying is
he got out of the selling drugs.
Yeah.
That was making income.
No, but he got a legit license. He got a legit job. He totally switched his life around.
I get to stop drinking, but he was still making money.
But he was being he got a son, so you don't want to raise your son in that kind of environment.
I don't know. I know plenty of niggas who raise their kids in that environment, but
he also not in Martinsville. He's also in Richmond. That's the area you want to stop selling drugs.
Yeah. You know what's so wild? One of the things that I never understood, and maybe this was I'm trying to think about what was the last holiday that we had. The last big holiday that we had.
Was it New Year's?
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
What you
No.
It wasn't Easter.
St. Patrick's Day?
St. Pat. I don't know. Anyway.
I said, what you consider a main holiday? Because I
guess Easter.
I consider the ones that get me out of work for.
Easter's the time.
All right. Well, first of all, you work at a factory that does not give a fuck about you. If they could have you in there on Christmas Day, ho ho ho, motherfucker.
But they don't do. So we got 5 holidays off. That's all I know.
You just said Halloween, trick or treat your ass back in this damn plant.
That's what they said.
So Thanksgiving, I got your turkey, all right.
You gotta be thankful for his job.
It's a 12 by 12 window, bitch. No, but okay.
I get what doors, sir.
So, like, one of the things I was gonna get at was, so we was talking about, like, him being an alcoholic and drinking and all this other shit. Have y'all ever noticed, like, why the fuck do cops sit out on the main holiday, on the days that they know?
To get their check.
That is so, like, I don't know, that's so wild to me. And maybe it's only because...
Leave.
Maybe it's only, like, after, you know, I got through all my shit, you know, that I really started paying attention to it. Because before, I'd drive past the cop and I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, my life is good, you feel me? Now I gotta kind of be on edge, you know? But I know where the hell they be sitting at. And I just be thinking to myself sometimes, like, yo, who the hell you trying to catch, dog? Like,
you talking about on a certain, on the holiday or on any day?
Oh, July 4th is the day. That's when I got pulled over. I didn't have my seatbelt on. That was it. I didn't have my seatbelt on, and I was going past my road, and my mom was like, "It's a cop right there." So when you go out, it's a cop right there.
Damn, yo, at least you got in trouble on the 4th of July, where everybody is already turned up. I got in trouble.
We're just checking to make sure people's seatbelts are on.
Bro, I literally got arrested on on Valentine's Day after the breakup.
Ooh.
Literally, bro. Did I never share this story on here?
Not with me.
With me, I know.
I don't think so.
Whether you told the fans, I don't know. I can't remember.
Hey, well, okay, so briefly,
yeah, I think so. Like 2 and 3.
Yeah, maybe
early on.
Yeah.
Which was just starting.
You know what's wild? I went back and watched the first episode or listened to the first episode. I can't tell you a single topic that I would make a clip of because we were all over the place, and I didn't know what the fuck.
Should have montaged that.
Nah. But anyways, yeah. So broke up with Shawty girl the night of Valentine's Day. Actually, or no, Valentine's Day was the next day. We went out the night before. It was a Friday, but the next night I had to DJ. So we went out, you know what I'm saying, came back here, got into the worst argument. Well, we was already on edge before that. Me personally, I don't care if it's your birthday, I don't care if it's Christmas, I'll break up with you, you know, in front of your people, you know, and still carry on. So, me telling myself, you know, oh, I'm doing the right thing, I, you know, let her go. Well, this girl could drink. I mean, like, she'll drink you under a fucking table. She's gonna be under the table too, but she's gonna wake up before you do. You know what I'm saying? This one of those types of chicks. So, I mean, we just had so much alcohol in here. It was like bottles of wine, Fireball. It was so much just like random ass alcohol. So, when she, you know, left the picture. The next day, I woke up, drunk a whole bottle of wine, killed it in maybe 30 minutes. Killed 6 shots of Fireball. Okay, then I went to go get a haircut. Was already fucked up by the time I got there. You know what I'm saying? But my boy cut my hair, so it was just like, oh, whatever. This nigga always fucked up. So, got back home, right? What happened? Before I came all the way back home, I remember stopping at the gas station and getting maybe like 2 beers. I had to prep to DJ that night. So, it's like maybe 1 o'clock in that afternoon right now. You know, I'm calling myself coming back here practicing, and then I'm going to go do my thing. Well, one of my things when I used to DJ, and you gotta keep in mind I'm driving all the way to Roanoke, so that's a 45-minute trip.
Jeez.
Well, I would drink on the way there. I would go to the ABC store, get shots, pour them in a Dr. Pepper bottle, kill the whole Dr. Pepper while I'm on the way up there. So by the time I get there, I mean music bumping, I'm in the car just like, you know what I'm saying, just like going crazy. Yeah.
They tell the whole story of the DWI.
Well, I mean, I might as well since now that I got this far. So, and it was a DUI. I wasn't driving while intoxicated. I was driving under the influence. Okay.
Yeah, DWI.
It's two different. It's 2 different things.
It's more extensive.
And to be honest, I wasn't driving. I was pulled over with my car still on. under the influence. So fuck all that shit. He said, "Who was driving, sir? I just pulled over to throw up. I don't know what you talking about." But anyway, so okay. I get to Roanoke. Well, I got there pretty early this night in particular, but you gotta think I'm going through a breakup, so I more so didn't want to be by myself. Another way that mental health comes into play, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't necessarily want to be by myself, so I didn't stay here, you know, as long as I necessarily could have to practice. I was just like, you know what, I need to like be out in public. You know, I got all the songs that I need. I can do this shit. So got there, set all my shit up. Had maybe an hour and a half to kill. So I went to the ABC store. Got 3 bottles of E&J.
Oh yeah, that E&J
bro,
don't take you on though.
Oh,
that's one of the things I would never drink.
Dog, E&J is bottom shelf too.
It would have you gone.
It's literally like the fucking old English. You know what I'm saying? Of liquor. I'm not bullshitting. So okay, I got 3 bottles of them. You know what I'm saying? 3 bottles. Got 3 bottles of Dr. Pepper. Well, here's the thing. You can pour a whole bottle of E&J in there, in a Dr. Pepper, and it still looks like Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. So, that's exactly what I did. But, except for, you know, when I gave you that Dr. Pepper, like, instead of just actually, you know, pouring half of it out and then, you know, pouring some of the shit in there to kind of mix with it, I poured the entire Dr. Pepper out. Of all 3 of them. Filled them shits back up with E&J. Okay, so I killed 1 bottle before I started.
Was trying to die.
Hey. Anyways, so I killed.
Not funny.
It's not funny. It's not. And that's the thing. It's like I be thinking about that night sometimes. It's just like I was really on some other shit, bro. So okay, I started DJing at maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. Right. The band goes on at 10. When the band went on, I had only killed 1 of those Dr. Peppers. Went outside, threw up so much. Went to my car. I went to my car and just sat there with like the AC on. Came back in, killed the other 2. So by the time I, you know, done for the night,
it's crazy,
bro. And what's crazy is the waitresses. All of them kept asking me, "Are you okay?" And this never really happens. Like I can keep my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I'll pull up now. You know, maybe have a couple drinks, just something to, you know, get a little buzz going, just to get my giggles out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay. So, all the waitresses was just like, "Hey, I don't think you good. I don't think you're good." Keep in mind, I've never gotten a DUI before. You know, so I don't know. You know. I made this drive to Roanoke and back plenty of times, you know, so I'm not thinking nothing about that. Bro, made it all the way back to at least Rocky Mount. At least I didn't get pulled over in Roanoke City. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to that damn jail, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shoot, just even in like, well, that's Hicksville. You've been in, almost got shot up in there.
Going to
Rocky
Boone's
Mountain.
Mill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that bad, like, in there. Well, first of all, they only put you in, like, the drunk cell.
No, I'm just saying, like, pulling over. They killing you now. Killing niggas now.
That is true. But I feel like now police brutality is so much like, what a DUI, alright, we got enough to take this nigga away, you know what I'm saying? It would have had to have been something like...
They killed a nigga over a fake 20. They'll keep over DUI.
That is true. Hey, you're drunk, pow, pow, pow.
Right.
That is not funny.
It's not, but it's like facts.
But, I mean, still though, it was just like, getting through that, it kind of made me realize, bro, this shit ain't it. This shit is not it, dog. Like, all that drinking shit is cool, but, I mean, we'll come on here and do this, you know, but it ain't like, oh, we out partying and now we gotta drive all the way back, you know, to whatever, like, you gotta think, I'm going from Roanoke, Boone's Mill, Rocky Mount, all the way, and now I gotta get to Bassett, you know? So, I mean, I've never made that drive, never in my life made that drive to Roanoke and not seen at least one cop pulled over somewhere. Yeah. And ever since then, every time I see a car pulled over whenever I'm leaving the country bar, it's just like, bro, I just hope that they're sober.
Yeah. On a side note, I sped all the way to Roanoke.
For what?
During her day.
Oh, let's go! I got paid, bitch.
It's always a good feeling.
during her day. I just realized I sped the whole way to Roanoke, even through Boone's Mill.
You sped?
Sped the whole way.
I done got pulled over twice, and I only been driving around for 2 years.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Alright, so did y'all have anything for the freak shit of the week? I left this shit in y'all's hands this week. Obviously, I didn't plan enough, but...
Man, I've been looking up stuff, but I think everybody, like you said, everybody was on their best behavior this week.
Except Kim K.
Okay.
What did Kim K do?
Let us know.
Kim K out here smuggling artifacts into the country.
Well, what do you
Artifacts?
expect?
Artifacts.
And when you say like artifacts, do you
I mean
like
old statues done years ago in Roman
How did
period
she
times.
get them?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she bought them and then smuggled them illegally. Now, I don't know the details of what smuggling
How you gonna buy
illegally.
them and smuggle illegally?
I don't know. All I know is they said she bought them for, it was like a 5-ton
So
thing.
she got fake breasts for.
It was like it was like a 5-ton package, and it was like $750,000. They said, and it was like, she had bought them.
And then she did it for Kanye. It's crazy too.
Did they say it was getting a divorce?
I don't know.
Lisa.
That's what I thought. Anyway, but they said she had bought them, and then she smuggled them into the country illegally. Like I don't know why.
You wouldn't necessarily. I feel like when you're that famous, you wouldn't have to like smuggle them into. You can find a way to get them over here illegally.
How you get caught? How you got enough money to spend $750K and you get caught?
Cause she dumb.
Yeah.
Rich didn't never equal smart.
Yeah, I was gonna say just because you're rich doesn't mean that you just got immunity towards like.
I mean, you gotta have immunity, but you got the means.
That is true.
So, like, how you get caught? Like, why you using public services to get caught?
Maybe she didn't know what the means were. Maybe she didn't know how far she could go with
Kris
it.
Jenner ain't let her know. Kris be running the whole damn show.
Kris, is that
The mom. That is the mom. The one who made money off of all of them.
Which one is the dad?
Caitlyn? Yes, Caitlyn. That is now the dad.
That's so wild. You know he was a track star?
Yes.
Just think about your dad being like...
She's a winner, she's a winner.
Damn it, Jordan. Literally, she was a runner. She was a track star. So now that's Caitlyn. That would be, just think about losing to him in like the Olympics or something. Or I know he was like really famous for track. I don't know if it was like Olympic level. But just imagine like losing to him and just being like, yeah.
One gold medal, I think.
Well, shoot, I ain't won one gold medal.
I mean,
that's something.
Where's your gold medal?
I mean, I'm not downplaying,
That's something. He only won one gold medal.
In comparison to the other niggas that be running, yeah.
Yeah, that computer down.
Keyword, niggas.
I mean, shit, only white people was running before. Jesse Owens came into the world and broke the scene open.
Who is Jesse Owens?
See.
Oh, hell no.
See.
Oh, where's your black history at?
Oh, I'm sorry, this wasn't in our textbook.
Right, no.
Yeah, this must have been in the small paragraphs that they had on Martin Luther King.
It was definitely during World War II times. It was referencing during the Adolf Hitler period. But alright.
Well, we didn't necessarily have to deal with Hitler. I knew he hated blacks, but he won't over here. You know what, let me not even go into that because that's probably super sensitive.
That's why nigga said, I don't care what happens.
Well, okay, when you had said something about Hitler, I'm thinking like, so what, like, okay, had you said like the Klan or something?
Black history.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but like that's what broke the scene.
Because you had made a Black History reference, and then
that's what broke the scene. He was running over there. He had destroyed Olympics and everything.
He beat Hitler in the Olympics.
I mean, I said Germany.
I was about to say, hey,
Germany.
He said, "Babe, hey, bro, you lose to this nigga. You wait, what happened? You wait to see what happens when you come back home."
Beat Germany. He was beating everybody first off.
So you want? No, I ain't even gonna make this joke. But anyways,
oh shit.
That's wild. There ain't no free shit of the week.
Nope.
That is crazy.
Ain't nobody bullshit.
Crazy. Well,
Not this week.
I'm glad that everybody's on their best fucking behavior.
No, you not.
I mean, I'm not. But see, like, and that's the thing, though, is, okay, so when I got back here, I was looking through shit, and eventually, yeah, I did fall asleep. But I was just like, yo, there really hasn't been anything, like, obviously we can sit up and talk about all the Karens and all, like, you know, the white people saying the N-word.
That's every week. Damn.
Yeah, but that's going to end up being every fucking week, though.
Chad Ochocinco, Johnson, signed a fight underneath the Floyd Mayweather and what is it, Jake Paul card?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the freaking idiot. Floyd Mayweather for taking this fucking fight.
You upset with that?
Yes.
Why?
You can chime in if you want to, Jordan. But why the fuck are you fighting a YouTuber? When
Money.
you've had
Money Mayweather. What don't you get by that?
this man has
So
fought.
fill me in.
Floyd Mayweather is an undefeated boxer.
I know that. But who did he take on? I know Floyd.
Jake Paul is this YouTuber who's been fighting.
Or no, it's Logan Paul.
Oh, I'm sorry, Logan Paul. You're right.
I don't know.
Logan Paul is the older brother. It's two brothers, Logan and Jake Paul, and he's this older dude who's been boxing, and he's been boxing famous people. He fought Nate Robinson, former NBA player.
Yeah.
He fought Ben Askren. Is he still
Nate
in the
Robinson got knocked out.
Yeah,
Is he still in the UFC?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul?
No, Ben Askren, he retired after he got knocked the fuck
By
out.
Mustafa, I don't want to say Masvidal.
Ooh, this girl said, "Hey, little daddy." The fuck you mean, little?
Block.
Bro. I'm about to edit it out. Y'all niggas in there.
We forgot.
That nigga forgot. That nigga wild.
Hey, petty shit. Petty shit. This is what we was just talking about.
What's so bad about that? We gonna get to that. I'm
gonna hit her back and say, "What's up, stanky mama?"
And then block her.
That was some childish nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Thank you, Mom.
that professional boxer is taking on this guy who's never even fought a professional boxer, and it's all for money because during the pandemic, it's blown up. Like I said, it's for money. Ben Askren said he took the fight for a check too.
Yeah, I mean.
And Floyd Mayweather gonna bring in more money than Ben Askren.
But see, this is exactly why.
By the way, I'm sorry. Floyd Mayweather, what is he? 5'6", 160, 155?
But won't that like bring the other guy more like
notoriety?
Yeah, clout.
Yeah.
Clout, notoriety, whatever.
So that's why.
But this is the reason why.
Regardless.
This is the reason why I give Floyd Mayweather this freaking idiot. Is because we could give it to Logan Paul, we could give it to Jake Paul, we could have given it to Ben Askren, but all these people who have admitted that they wanted nothing more than the money. I understand Floyd Money Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? He's going to take whatever the fight is that's, paying him the highest. If I told that motherfucker I'm giving you $250,000 to fight me,
Wait a minute. Why do you consider him an idiot, though?
Why is he an idiot? Bro, you're disrespecting your sport. Why would I go out there? Think about this. So you think about yes. Because you gotta think about it like you think about it like a martial art.
So Tariq basically saying it's like a joke. Like
it is a joke. Like, it's a huge joke.
Why are you gonna work all this? Like you work so hard to get your name just to throw it away on a YouTuber.
But he's not gonna throw it away. He's gonna go out there. Do you think? I don't know. Do you think the Paul brother? Do you think he could beat Floyd?
No. God.
So what does it matter? He's about to go out here and about to make like 2-3 mil.
No,
easily.
You're thinking business wise. You're not thinking about
the actual legacy of the sport.
Yeah. Well, you're considering him the freaking idiot.
Yes.
But him himself, he's saying I'm about to make 3 mil for a cake bout. He's about to go out there and he shouldn't struggle at all with this man.
Okay, but you're disrespecting your sport. I don't care if
he's done with the sport.
Bro, it's like a sellout, basically. Like a sellout.
And you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? That'll be like me.
You don't need it.
Bro, Floyd Mayweather does not need that money. That motherfucker needs a book. Okay, he needs to learn how to read. He doesn't need more money.
Does he need a book? Why does he know how to read?
Why does he need to fight Logan Paul?
He'll pay you to read that bitch for him.
Why would he need to fight Logan Paul?
To add to his money collection.
Fuck. See, and that's so fucking stupid. It's just like, bro, you don't even care about the sport that you've actually made your name in anymore. You want nothing more than the money. But isn't that
everything, though?
He done with the sport.
Isn't everything a business now?
It is. So why does he care about the boxing?
No. Think about it like this. Why do you not see all these YouTubers getting into MMA? Because they look at that shit.
Because they get their asses whooped.
They would get their asses whooped.
If Logan Paul stepped in the UFC ring and fought Ben Askren, Ben Askren would have won.
MMA covers so many different levels of martial arts. If you went to a gym and was like, hey, I'm training for this MMA fight, I gotta fight this YouTuber. They don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Do you actually want to come in here and work or what? I'm gonna say this, just from being a wrestler, which is a form of martial arts, I would never disrespect the sport and wrestle somebody that, they offer me this.
So I thought Logan Paul $32 million to wrestle him right now. You telling me taking the no? You telling me you saying no over the integrity of the sport?
Logan Paul used to wrestle. Logan Paul used to wrestle.
But they're saying, but Tariq's saying he has all of this money already.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, Ben Askren took it.
He made his name off of this.
I don't think you get it, John. I don't think you get it.
I don't think you understand what's hurting that it's just money. Like, who cares about the integrity
everything
of the sport?
else is money nowadays. Like it's become less about loyalty and more about money. But it's not only with boxing, wrestling. It's with the rap game. It's with everything. It's for clout. It's money based. Nothing is being added to the value of anything now because it's all about the money.
That's just
whatever makes money.
That's just like I was listening to, I forgot who it was that said this, but they was talking about rappers in particular. You take rapping compared to professional wrestling. What you see on TV, that's their character. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, when you see them out in public, you know they know what it is that they do for a living. But it ain't like, oh, we about to go into Walmart and start body slamming motherfuckers. It's niggas who rap who don't understand that you're ultimately playing a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? And that gimmick turns into what you want to be your whole entire life once money comes into play, once fame comes into play.
That's like Jay-Z being on an album with 6ix9ine or on a song with 6ix9ine.
All because of money.
All because of money. It's like, no way, it's a joke.
I mean, no, he's not selling out.
Jay-Z will never do that.
Akon did make Locked Up 2 and put 6ix9ine on that.
Okay, Akon.
But he's not.
He's saying it's not Jay-Z. It's not J. Cole. It's Akon.
But he's not. But Floyd Mayweather isn't selling out his body. Like if Floyd Mayweather goes out there and he loses, and no one here believes he should, then that would be selling out for a bag. But he's not selling out for a bag. He's just going out there to fight.
I feel you.
He's still selling out for a bag.
Yeah.
First off, Floyd going in there at 150, 160, and Logan Paul still going in there at 205.
Listen.
So it's still.
Listen. When Floyd Mayweather fought Conor McGregor, it was so many people who did not want to see that because Conor McGregor does MMA. So what are you doing getting into
and
the
they
ring?
were still expecting Conor McGregor. There were so many people still expecting Conor McGregor to win.
Rightfully so, though, because he had just knocked out Jose Aldo.
So you can accept that Conor McGregor is going to win, but then be like, oh, you're upset that dude's going to take the fight? That Floyd's going to take the fight?
What? Mad that he took the fight against Conor?
Yes.
No.
Well, I mean, you may not be, but people were mad.
Yeah.
They said, what is he doing fighting him? But then there was people also arguing Conor McGregor has the punch to knock out Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And then Floyd took it like 3 times early on and then whooped his ass later on.
Well, he did start dodging a little bit, but we ain't gonna talk about all that.
I mean, hey, you can't hit a ghost what matters.
The point that I'm getting at is Conor McGregor was white. He had white heat behind his name. Like, he was on fire coming into that fight.
Yeah.
He had beat Jose Aldo, beat Eddie Alvarez, okay, was a double champ, okay, champ. That's what he kept calling himself. Switched over to boxing. Logan Paul is a YouTuber, bro.
And I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying is, you're upset because he's getting in the ring. He's still you gotta remember, you're saying Logan Paul's a YouTuber. This nigga takes boxing serious. He be training with
So what's the big names that he's beat?
It ain't about the big names.
It is about the big
names. He
be
be training with, what's his name? They call him the Flash. He's undefeated right now in the 150. I can't get his name.
Bro, I don't care if they called him the Flash, the Thing. I don't care.
They don't call him Money Mayweather.
First off, he's 26-0. So he on his way. Ryan Garcia. He trains with Ryan Garcia.
Okay, but he's not Ryan Garcia.
He don't have to be Ryan Garcia, but I'm saying he takes the sport serious.
Okay, then why wouldn't Floyd fight Ryan Garcia?
Well, Floyd passed his prime, and he know that.
Then why the fuck is he still doing this?
Because he's fighting Logan Paul, who's worthy of this.
But think about it. If this is his last fight,
this is gonna be his last fight. This motherfucker, I thought Conor McGregor was gonna be his last fight. That should have been the last fight.
That should have been the last fight. But
you're not a fan of the Conor McGregor fight with Floyd?
No.
Why not?
Same thing I'm still getting at with just being a martial arts fan. It's just like, stick to your discipline. Like, maybe. Okay.
So you upset? Conor McGregor sold out for the bag?
He didn't.
No, why? He went on. He gave up his martial arts.
Everybody always, you know what? Actually, everybody always knew that Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather were very money hungry people. But at the same time, neither one of them were right in the situation because they're disrespecting.
So they both sold out.
Floyd Mayweather was disrespecting the sport of boxing, accepting that fight because you're accepting the fight. Why would I accept a wrestling match with a guy who's just did jiu-jitsu? I'm gonna fuck him up.
Well, that nigga started talking shit to you just for the fucking cause of it.
I'm gonna fuck him up still.
So you accepted the fight because he was already talking shit. That's
why would I accept? Why would I need to accept the fight though?
But I mean, why not?
But here's the thing: you take money off the table though, and now you don't have a fight no more because these people aren't pissed off. Like I said, that would be like me taking a fight against somebody who was talking shit.
You take the money off the table. Does Conor McGregor choose to fight him anymore?
No, and that's exactly what I'm saying.
So if Conor McGregor doesn't choose to insult Floyd only accepted the fight because Conor McGregor sent the shots that way. Like you said, he had the white heat.
Everything now is so, it's not even about, you can get on TV and insult the fuck out of somebody. You can tell somebody, oh, they not shit, they kids will never be shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But unless your money is right, they don't care. Which is what I'm getting at. It's like y'all don't even have an actual problem. Y'all doing this shit, y'all trying to sell this fucking fight for money. Him and Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, that's bullshit. I didn't watch a single one of them press conferences.
I didn't watch the conference. I don't care for those either. Those were publicity. But
well, I'll watch the UFC. I'll watch the UFC press conferences.
Them motherfuckers will still be buddy in the next 20 seconds.
But here's the thing. Okay, after the fight, you gotta be. Not that,
I don't know, bro. Tito Ortiz used to be a savage after fighting.
Oh, yeah. He used to be. Brock Lesnar, all those originals.
Rampage Jackson.
But that's the thing.
Things used to be straight.
You think about what we grew up off of. Rampage Jackson, Rashad Evans, Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell, all these people who went out there and really, like, oh, you said this shit in the press conference?
Technical. They was trying to...
But that's because the money wasn't a problem then. UFC fighters was underpaid even then. You stepping in there because you actually got a problem with this mother. They still are underpaid.
Yeah, John Jones deserved Floyd Mayweather money.
He does, and we can talk about that Francis Ngannou fight later on. But at the same time, it's not set yet. But anyways, at the same time, we grew up where money and social media wasn't, the big thing. Oh, if you don't make that much money, at least you get enough clout on social media. Oh, well, if you don't get that much clout on social media, at least you probably made enough money. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's all that it is. It's just like, I want to be on that social media, when y'all post the next thing on the UFC Instagram, I'm going to be the highlight, and I'm going to get this big payday. And from this big payday... You doing it?
No, seriously.
Well, but it's about the money though, like y'all said.
But it's not about the money.
Is it not?
It needs to. What we're saying is, back in the day, it was not about. I mean, granted, you get money off of it, but it was for the love of whatever,
the sport, yeah.
The love of whatever, the love of the game.
There's nobody love none of the things that they do. They do it to pay the bills. There's not a professional athlete you can tell me right here.
You telling me? You're right. Didn't nobody love all of? No.
No, you're not.
Like, okay, let's say what's his name? Muhammad Ali. You telling me he didn't love what he did? The cockiest nigga in boxing.
Yeah.
To this day, you telling me he didn't love what he did, and you telling me he did it all for the money? No.
You gotta do this before.
Of course it paid his bills, but he loved it.
Before social media, before so much shit, you really don't think that
it was a job to that nigga like it was anything else in this world to anybody.
But then I think he loved it.
He went out there and did the job though.
I mean, I do not
with no outside distractions. Oh, social media. Oh, I want money.
I'm not taking away from Muhammad Ali. Probably one of my favorite, if not the favorite. What I'm saying is,
I'm pointing the wrong way.
What I'm saying, you foolish man. What I'm saying is, you're acting like just because they're professional athletes that they automatically love what they do.
Why would they not? You are a professional athlete, bro. If I was a professional wrestler, how the fuck would I get there if I didn't love exactly what it is that I did?
Jamarcus Russell.
Who was that?
College quarterback, drafted #1 to the Oakland Raiders. Got fired after his first year because he didn't care what he did. He just cared about the fame that came with the money. Didn't watch film. They sent this man blank tapes on one time.
And that's the downfall of it.
But that's what I'm telling you.
When you don't care about what it is that you're doing.
It's still a job.
When you don't care about what it is that you're doing, you still have all these traditionalists who still care about what it is that they're doing.
I'm not saying
all these people in the NFL, they still care about their job. They don't care about how much they're getting paid. They're part of the Oakland Raiders. They're part of...
Them niggas is arguing for every dime in the check they can get.
I'm not talking about the actual players. I'm talking about these front office people. Okay, they getting their check. They've been getting their check.
What front office people you talking about? You talking niggas who sit in the suits during game day?
Yes, and can actually fire the fuck out of you because you're not taking this serious.
I'm talking about the niggas who's playing the game.
I'm not.
That's what I'm talking about. The Muhammad Ali's. I'm talking about the Floyd Mayweathers, the niggas who actually had to go out there and earn the check.
Okay. In boxing, you can't get fired from boxing. You can get fired from a sports team.
Granted, but I'm still saying, like, you still gotta go out there and earn a check. Floyd Money Mayweather, at what point in time did you think he did this for the love of the sport and not the money?
But it's not solely about the money, and it's not solely about the love of the game. What I'm saying is, he is basically degrading himself for taking this fight. That is like Michael Vick going out playing with Tamade and them. For what? For what?
Why is he degrading? You gotta edit that.
But for what though?
Because of money. Floyd Money.
No, but I'm saying why would Michael Vick go out and do that? I'm not taking anything from somebody's game or nothing like that. What I'm saying is, but why? He already doing this.
Well, first of all, he couldn't. He couldn't go back to the collegiate level. Second of all,
no, I'm just saying for fun. Why would you do it? Like if it was for money on the table, why would you do it?
If I threw $2 million at Mike Vick to tell him to play in a flag football game, a 7-on-7, I think Mike Vick takes it.
That's still his sport, though.
Granted, boxing is still Money Mayweather's sport.
That's not Logan Paul's sport, though.
It don't matter if it's Logan Paul's sport. We're talking about Mike Vick. If Mike Vick and Tamade was on the same, gotta edit this shit out. If Mike Vick and 11, I think it was 5. It was 5. It was 5. If Mike Vick and 5.
That experiment 626.
Yeah.
If Mike Vick and 5 were on the same field and they said, Mike Vick, take this $2 million to play with 5 and his such and crew, I think if Mike Vick wanted the money, Mike Vick gonna take it. He's probably thinking this is the easiest $2 million I ever make.
Okay, but you gotta think about the longevity of what it is that you already built up. You know, Michael Vick, obviously, yeah, okay, but could you get Ezekiel Elliott to just come to a fucking flag football game?
Well, he's still under contract for the season of his play, so he got to do things that are approved.
Yep.
So like you said, Floyd Mayweather's not on the team. He don't have to do anything that's approved. If he's going to get $3 million X plus to do a single fight with Jake Paul,
then what are you comparing Michael Vick to them for?
Well, she threw Mike Vick out there.
Well, okay.
I'm just saying, like, why? Why would you come to Little Martinsville or Little Firm to do that? Why?
But why? What is the problem? Because it's money. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you're degrading yourself.
I don't think you're degrading yourself. Floyd Money Mayweather. If you thought he was anything other
you're
than
making money off of winning these big fights, not fucking fighting some YouTuber who's just calling you out.
What is big money to you? Is $5 million not big money to you?
Not to him. Is what he's saying.
Apparently it is, because he's taking the money.
How many times you've seen $5 million?
Apparently to Floyd, he's considering the $5 million to be big money to him for a simple fight that he doesn't even think he has to train for. Probably he probably getting in shape, but he's probably like, yo, I got instincts to beat this dude. $5 million is probably nothing to him, but it's still nothing to make either to go out here and do this fight.
Did you see where Anna Lee Chopper got into a fight? I'm gonna go ahead and segue into something else.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh, you saw it?
Yes, I seen the fight. It was fucking horrible. First off, no.
Damn.
You ever seen the fight? You ever seen the meme with Marge Simpson? And she got the haymaker coming from her.
Yeah.
He literally got hit with that. I'm serious. Did
he get dropped?
No, he didn't get dropped because that's why I said it's horrible. It was 1-on-7. It was like 1-on-7.
Oh, he got jumped.
No. Anthony Chopper and his niggas was jumping this dude.
Oh, and they still.
NLE ran up on him. Dude hit him with the fist, and he came up and caught him again with the uppercut. And NLE ate it. You know, he kept on the hands. But if you take the screenshots of his face, this man literally out here like.
Nah, bro.
But yeah, it was 7-on-1, and it was bad.
That's why I'm so glad we have screenshots. Because you can pinpoint certain spots in a fight where you lost, bro. you getting your ass
he really hit that man. He had the fist out on his chin, and then cocked it up and hit him again with the uppercut. And he ate it because, you know, he kept fighting, but it was still 7-on-1. I'm actually upset. My fault. I'm actually upset with his boy, the dude who was getting jumped, because they rolled up on the bikes together, got to arguing with Alan Chopper and his crew, and his boy the whole time just sticking his hands out while his nigga getting hit 7 times by 7 different dudes. We getting jumped together at that point. I don't even care.
Nah, bro. Okay, if me and you getting jumped by 7 dudes.
You getting jumped by 7 dudes. You don't want me to jump in?
Oh yeah, jump in.
That's what I'm saying.
At some point we should start like getting our shit together. Like, you know, I don't care if it's 7, bro. You take 3, I take another 3, and we'll just leave the, you know, last nigga by. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But he just sat there and was like, yo, and this man literally getting teed off by 7 dudes. And he didn't step in. And then when they got up, everybody, he talking shit to the NLE Chopper and his crew. He's like, yo, that's some bitch shit. Well, you ain't do shit, so.
Everything is some fucking bitch shit today. All right, Jordan, let's go into something that probably, like, ties back into something. We've been talking about fighting and shit. Me and John and over here arguing and shit. We over
I'm
here.
just trying to chime in where I'm like comparing it to the rap game because me and the rap game is like, and I don't really know too much about boxing, so I'm just
Jake
like,
Boogie.
right.
All right. So, how was your let's go back to the weekend. So, how was like all of that? Obviously, like you done with all your shit. I see you posting like the family pictures. This is why it was so hard for me to find like something for Boogie's book, because usually you be on Facebook on some regular shit. I'll be looking at your shit. I'll be looking at your shit sometimes, and I'll be like, yo, do I need to comment or do I need to just like stay out of this? I think I did one time, and I made like a joke about something, and you went on like. You went on like this whole.
She said the other day, she said, "Please don't argue with Joy. You and not win."
Oh, is that what she said?
That's what she said.
It's Sunday.
There's certain people you just will not win against.
It's a nuisance. It is.
I believe it.
Jonathan, you are the same way.
Yeah, it is a nuisance. It is a
Jonathan's
nuisance.
the same way.
No,
That is false.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's just like, obviously, all right, so last week, when I had asked you if John was coming to the podcast, you said, I don't know what his problem is this week. Well, I'm thinking like he actually has something going on.
So
my dumb ass, yeah, okay, and Jordan, this is like, I'm so sorry that I did this. And I mean, I'm glad that y'all good now, but anyway, so, yeah, we don't have anything else to talk about this week. But, yeah, so when I hit him up, I was just like, hey, fuck you been on this week, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't have no problem with me, like, the whole week, but he was just like, yo, like, what you mean, what's my problem? And I was just like, oh.
I didn't have a problem. She made the issue. But we gonna leave that there.
Always makes the issue.
Yeah, I could feel, like, the tension last week, but I was just like, you know what? Whatever.
We want to put that on there so we got nothing else to talk about?
We can put it on here.
Man, nah.
Bro, we haven't even hit an hour yet.
So, no. I didn't have any issue.
All right, y'all.
We kind of got through, like, a lot of these topics. Well, I mean, we only had, like, maybe 4 topics. So.
You ladies first? You want to go ahead and give your point first?
This is ladies' night, and Jordan's right.
Shit. Well, it's already a biased judge. We out of here.
So,
I'm sorry, bro. I got no judge.
Nigga going to prison. That's how this be.
So, when I walked in...
Nah.
Where are we going?
You got to keep it from the very beginning. Like you said, I had a problem all week.
Okay, y'all. Me and Jonathan hang out almost every day of the week. Almost every single day.
I don't mean to cut you off. I am so sorry. So, this girl who, sent me that text message.
Yeah.
Well, okay, the last time that we text, I guess I deleted her number a long time
so it's a
ago.
former one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had her number on Do Not Disturb, so when she texted me, it never, came to my phone. I had to, actually unlock my phone to get a message. This I be on some real fuck shit, bro. I will put you on Do Not Disturb in a heartbeat. Any girl that I fuck with heavy, I put on Do Not Disturb for the first 30 days. That's another mental thing. We'll get to that.
That's fucking wild.
Anyways,
what was
you saying about that?
We can't just stop at that.
Whoa! You put the girl on Do Not Disturb for the first 30 days. Like we said, we
after this
good.
podcast, ain't nobody gonna want to talk to you.
I know.
Nigga, what? How you even get past the talking stage?
How do I?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Me mentally, not that I require a lot, but
Facts.
I have to build myself up mentally, not every day, but I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? With DJing, with working a full-time job, and then a part-time job.
Then you gotta throw the energy to the shorty.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god.
So it's just like
Man.
when I check my phone, it's not necessarily, I don't want to talk to you, because I'll keep, unlocking it and, responding back as if, I'm literally texting right back. But I just don't want that distraction throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to, yeah. Like, I feel this vibration in my pocket. Or I feel this ding. Communicate what? That I have you on Do Not Disturb?
No.
That I have you on Do Not Disturb?
Some girls
I ain't saying you
are.
supposed to do that in the first place.
Some girls / guys are legit crazy. Like, they think that you don't have a life outside of them. And y'all ain't been talking a week. Like, it was this one guy, oh my gosh, he would, blow me up. And I'm like, yo,
He said, "Hey, love."
Right.
I said, "What's up?"
Good morning. Don't reply. Good morning. Don't reply. Hey, don't reply. What you doing studying? Like.
All right, at that point, I ain't gonna lie to you. They blocked
It's
already.
annoying.
After the second message, and I know I left you on red, you blocked.
But it's like every day.
Y'all had all that shit to say when I was talking about why I blocked girls' numbers.
No, I didn't say nothing.
Well, okay, I did say.
I just asked why you had Shorty on why you put Shorties on Do Not Disturb for 30 days.
Well, that's not even that. Okay,
30 days is kind of a lot, but
that is a lot, and that was more of just like me kind of bullshitting. It might not be necessarily 30 days. Like
it's the fact that you putting Shorty on Do Not Disturb. Period. Like it's a Shorty you decided to give your number to or ask for her number, and then you don't give the energy.
I give my number to a lot of people, but do I reply? No.
I don't like that energy. I don't like that energy, but I feel like
what? Like if somebody be like, oh, if we having a conversation, like let's say on Instagram, like prior to me being back with Chris, like this.
I'm not editing that out.
Okay. Like that when people would message me and be like, I would be like, okay, here's my number. But if you got annoying after a certain thing, like. The thing is not getting my number. The thing is getting me interested into keep replying.
I'm not upset with women getting numbers,
That's
with the whole, women being safe out here in the streets, and crazy niggas do take that offensive.
Yeah.
So I'm not upset about that case at all. But why not give them a fake number?
Why not give them a fake number?
Yeah.
That shit don't work no more.
Right. He'll call you right there and be
not even that. A fake number is probably somebody else's number, and it's just like, all right, now I'm gonna harass you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that's wild. It's like, nah, I don't know you at all. Like I seen on Twitter one time, Shorty gave dudes the number because she was fearful of this event, this thing occurring. So she gave him her boyfriend's number, and he would just reply like, "Yo, sorry."
That's what my sister did. My sister gave this boy asked for her number when we was out of town, and she gave him her boyfriend's number.
You know what's wild?
So I'm just saying.
I'm not doing that, dude, because that's stupid.
I seen you post a picture with your sisters, and it's so wild. Like, bro, y'all were literally, or you and Tarsha was playing Parks and Rec basketball.
They was babies.
And they was so annoying, bro. Every game they would come to. Oh my god.
Kyra and Mari. Maybe not
Mari,
Katie.
she never really talked to me. Kyra, she'll talk to anybody.
Not now.
For real?
It's like opposite.
Yeah, they don't flip.
Bro, oh my god. We used to go to Parks and Rec games, and
Kyra's funny acting.
Tyrisha and Jordan on the same team. You see Selena and Tony walk in, see Kyra and Mari.
Hanging on the side.
But you know that obviously we closed, you know what I'm saying? Like our parents is closed, so it's just like I know they coming up here. I'm not playing in the Parks and Rec games, so I'm sitting there with my mom and dad. They, you know what I'm saying?
Tyree.
Yeah, can I see your phone? Can I see your phone? No.
Damn, no.
Yeah, Kyra was, but now she ain't. They totally different, and they grown.
They chill now. They do their own thing.
Yeah, they grown.
That's wild. All right, y'all ready to be done with this? I think we can argue about it a lot.
It's funny is because we started on a total. Oh, never mind. Let it go.
Yeah, we'll let it go for this time.
Let it go.
Don't let it go.
Nah, what is it? Frozen? Let it go. We out this bitch.
Frozen, yeah. All right. Fuck it. Friqueshow number 18. Fuck with your boy.
We hit an hour?
Did we hit an hour? Yes, we actually just hit an hour and a minute.
Word. Bye.
Did you notice? Okay. Before we leave, I'm sorry. Did you notice at the beginning I called you Off-White John?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
I didn't care to.
Okay, never mind then.
I just left it alone.
So it's basically saying like you're not black, or you are black, but you also white.
I didn't care.
I was like, some things is off-white. It's not necessarily white, but it's white. You know.
I got it, but I didn't care.
All right. Anyways, Friqueshow.
Yeah, let that bitch alone.
I'll tell you this shit before. Oh yeah, because you do be saying the N-word. I don't want nobody to you getting off this stuff.
I don't give a fuck if they do. They know.
White.
They can see me with the hands.
Damn, nigga, you about to leave already?
Nigga.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, goddamn, John. Nigga had one argument on my.
Right.
My phone's still here. You should have observed more things.